Hello, 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 and welcome. Thank you for the likes already. That is so fast. So today we are doing Happy Together by the Turtles. Please turn to your printable. Hi. There's a free printable down below, and then the patrons received an extra printable as well. If you would like to join the Patreon family, I have the link down below for that. If you hear noise, it's the kitty exploring. Okay, so we did Wouldn't It Be Nice by the Beach Boys the last 2 days. So today we're doing a new song. And I only added part of it because if we learn this part, thank you, Chloe. If we learn this part, then we can learn the whole song. But anytime I do the whole score, I find a lot of mistakes in it. So I thought, okay, I'm just gonna like do this little bit and then finish the nice score after the lesson. What is that cat doing? Hi, Ben. Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'll also link down below the ukulele that I'm using. This is the new Enya soprano. And I never liked sopranos before, but now I like it because when I'm doing these live streams, I can show you almost the whole instrument. So I gave you 2 different pages for Happy Together on the free printable link down below. And the reason for that is that the one that's on here, if you look at the very last page, it's on E minor, and then D, and then if you wanted to make it like the original one, you add a capo on the 2nd fret. So it's up there. But I made it in the key of, I don't know what key this is. This might be key of, it's a minor key, but it switches to major. So we play around with D. I don't know. I need to look up the key. But here we go. So, how did you feel working on the Beach Boys tab? I made the audio for you to practice and for you to hear over and over again. How are you feeling about that one? That was yesterday's. It's super challenging. But it's nice to step out of the comfort zone. And by the way, if you are new, if you haven't heard this announcement before, we have a Facebook group called Ukelandia. And on it, you're encouraged to upload photos of your new ukulele, questions. If you're changing strings, it's a good place to ask people like, oh my goodness, am I doing this wrong? How do I do this? Or share videos of your progress. And some of you were really shy about that at first. And then once you did it, you were like, oh, everyone's so nice. David, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's drop some hearts for David. All right. You know, I thought about you all with this one because it's by the Turtles. And Mr. Jones here likes using the turtle emoji in the chat. Okay, so Happy Together. We have really nice form because it repeats. Okay, here we go. Let's drink to David's health. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. I went to a store today, you guys. It felt like an outing. Isn't that so sad? D minor, C, B flat, A. D minor, C, B flat, and A. We have each for 8 beats. And we're gonna do this twice. Okay, so 2 times. And that's the verse. What is the kitty doing? Okay. Now I gave you the 2nd page on there because I wanted you to have an option. Hi, Mom. I wanted you to have an option to play it in a different key. Hi, Mr. Z, because I know everybody's voice is different. So if you're playing, I like the one in D minor. Me and you, David, I thought about you today with this one. Me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love. Hold her tight, so happy together. If I should call you up and ask the time, say the way you belong to me, and ease my mind. Imagine how the world would be so very nice, so happy together. I think the kitty wants to go out. Let me open the door for her. Hi. You wanna go outside? Outside? Bye. 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 Alrighty. I love this song. Yeah, I think Bosco from Ukulele Cheats did a fingerstyle version of it on ukulele. I can't remember when he did it, but I saved it to like my inspiration folder of songs to teach. And then yesterday we did the Wouldn't It Be Nice by Beach Boys, and I feel like these two go really well together. Happy together. The key is great for my voice range. Awesome. Okay, perfect. So you have 3 options with keys. You can do this one. You can do the one on the next page over, which is in E minor. Or the one on the next page says to put your capo on the 2nd fret. And so by doing so, you're dropping everything and doing it in the original key. So you have options this time. So I wanted to give you options. Okay, so let's do the one that's written, and let's just play through the chords. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, down, strums, D minor. 2, C, B flat, A, D minor, C, B flat, then A, build it, build it, build it, build it, and then we go into the chorus. I will give a full page of the printable if you're looking at the printable. I know it's just the verse and chorus, but that's the entire gist of the song. So let's try again. Let's do it 4 times, okay? So easy so far. Yeah, I'm glad we have an easy one, and I'm glad you find B flat easy, because there was a while there when everybody was like, B flat is too much. So I'm glad that some of you are finding it easy. Here we go. 1, 2, breathe. 1, 2, down, strums, D minor, C, B flat, A, D minor, C, B flat, A, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So on that last A, so on the 2nd time of A, I do the regular down strums for the first 4 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to build us into the chorus, I'm doing down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? So on that last A, it's down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then the chorus. B flat. If you look at the principle, we have a chord chart for B flat. You bar the first 2 strings closest to the floor, and then a staircase. So it's 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1, 1. Okay, let's try that again. 1. Hi, Rebecca. 1, 2, down strums, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. one last time. Go ahead and breathe. Oh, we are at 80 likes. 80 likes. We can get higher. We can get higher. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ready, go. C. B flat. A. 1, 2. D minor again. We're at 99 likes. We got this. Woohoo! Build it. Okay, now let's try and add some singing if we haven't done that already. Okay, go ahead and breathe. We have 148 people here watching live, so let's see if we can get to 120 likes. Here we go. If you want to know what's the singing note for me, put your index finger on the first fret of E. So you're gonna say, imagine me and you. I do, I think about you day and night. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Me and you, I do, I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. D minor, I come and that's the time. And you say you belong to me. Na na na, imagine how the world would be so very fine, so happy together. How did that feel? Did you add the singing? And Juan Bo just gave a super chat. Thank you for your donation. Thank you, Juan Bo. If you're watching on the replay and you're like, what are super chats? When you watch this live, you can chat live and you can also drop like a donation or a tip. If you would like to drop a tip and you're watching on the replay, I have links down below to my PayPal and Venmo. Thank you to everyone who gives donations that way. Thank you so much. It actually helps me pay people like Van who design merch for us and helps me with social media management as well. So it's so nice to be able to get that help. So appreciate it. Now, we're going to do this again, but I want you to try doing a little bit of muting. And what I mean by muting is you're going to hold a chord. Thank you, Son. And then you let go a little bit. So I'm playing the chord. I squeeze, right? I'm talking about the left hand right now. So I'm gonna play and then let go, but not take the hand off. Look up. And with the pinky, I'm gonna mute that A string because there's no finger there to make it go quiet. So I'm just doing this little pumping motion. And with C, it's easier, because you can play C with your pinky and then mute with the whole hand. Bye, David. And B flat is easy because you just let go of all the strings instead of tightening. And then A is easy as well because you have your A and then you can mute. Oh, Steve, I think I was playing or singing or something and I couldn't read your comment. And then Florence gave a donation. Let's give hearts and cheers to Florence. Thank you, Florence, and thank you for always giving donations. I really appreciate that. And JC Bosco also gave a super chat. Thank you. Cheers. Okay, let's go a little slower so that we can do that little pumping motion. If this is too slow for you, then memorize. We're doing the D minor version, but there are two versions of the printable just to give you options. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right. Just think about the girl you love. All the time, so happy together. D minor, ready, go. Call you up and bless the time. And you say you belong to me. To ease my mind. Imagine how the world would be. So very fine, so happy together. Bethany, cheers! Cheers, thank you to your health. Cheers, Bethany. Okay, I want to do it one last time, but I would love to hear an update from you. How is this feeling? Are you feeling okay? Are you ready to move on? Let me know, please. I love all the green emojis for Bethany. Thank you all. And the blue one from Ben. Okay, here we go. 1. As we play this last one, please give me an update on how you're feeling with this one. 2. 1, 2, ready, go. Me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. Carrie feels amazing. Call you up and bless the time. And you say you belong to me. And ease my mind. Imagine how the world would be. Run on, on. So happy together. No, here's another option for C that might be a good muter. Those of you who've been here before know that the B flat shape, if you move it down to the 3rd fret, that's a C chord. And then that's, I feel like I look like I have no idea what I'm doing. And this is really easy to mute. So B flat shape on the 3rd fret is a C chord. If you can't mute yet, just give me down strums. The only thing about the down strums without a mute is that it just continues, right? La, 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 la. But I like the la, 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 the staccato sound. La, la, la. High shape a chord, okay? This is a difficult technique. I recommend that a little later you look up left hand muting. And you can probably watch a guitar tutorial on this. I'm guessing there are gonna be way more guitar tutorials on this because there's just more guitar players. So watch a guitar tutorial on the technique and you'll, just hearing something from a different voice really helps. And if somebody here can explain left hand muting, it would be really great to hear that as well. 6, 4, 5, 4. So this also gives you an A. So if you take an F chord and then you move it down 1 fret and bar the 1st fret. Now move that bar all the way to the 4th fret. That's an A, and that's easier to mute. Thank you. Thank you for that feedback. Let's try again. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right. Think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. D minor. I call you up and bless the time. And you say you belong to me. And ease my mind. Imagine how the world would be. So very fine. So happy together. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it 3 more times. Again, if you're feeling advanced, memorize. 1, 2, thank you, Julian. 2, ready, go. Me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to girl you love and hold her tight, so happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me, and ease my mind, imagine how the world would be so very fine, so happy together. Okay, the alternate chord shape for C was helpful. Yay! Yeah, B flat on the 3rd fret is C. Carolyn, how is this for your voice? I'm asking Carolyn because Carolyn has a lower range voice for females. Ben said it's good for his voice, so it's good to hear from the gentleman. Tiffany, how is it for your voice? You're my soprano in the house, right? Carrie, what vocal range are you? Soprano? Mezzo soprano? Okay. Most important thing I learned from the left hand mute is not to panic. Land the pinky finger on the strings gently so it doesn't create an extra sound. Okay, so my sopranos are saying it's good for them. Carolyn says it's good for her, and that's my alto voice. Okay. Chorus is more difficult. Okay. So if this feels out of your range, try the other one that's in E minor. And try with a capo as well. Mess around with that until you find something that's comfortable for you. Okay, let's do it one last time and then we'll go to the chorus. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight, so happy together. D minor, call you up, invest the time, and you say you belong to me, and ease my mind, imagine how the world would be so very fine, so happy together. Okay, now let's try the chords in the chorus. Let me write those down. If you're looking at the printable, go ahead. Hi, Steven. Go ahead and try kind of strumming through them already. Okay, we've got a D, A minor 7, D, and F. And that repeats twice. So this is such an easy song to memorize. So if you are the kind of person who struggled with memorization, try with this song. It's a good one to try with. Okay, so we have everything for 4 beats according to what I counted, but I'm notorious for being wrong, so if you hear something else, please correct me so that we can all learn. Okay, so the chorus will be too high for the Chisana. It is from Japan. Nice to meet you. I would like every. Okay, so somebody here is from Japan saying nice to meet you. A minor 7 each from. Thank you. I put 3 on there. Thank you so much, Ben. Awesome. Okay, I'll fix that. So everything has 4. And then we go back to the verse. So that's not too crazy. So I'll tell you what we'll do. After this, we'll try the other version in E minor just to challenge ourselves and try it the same song in a different key. So let's go through the chorus chords. We've got D, A minor 7, which is no fingers, but keep the hand curved just to make it nice. And Christina just sent a PayPal, so let's drop blue hearts for Christina. So we've got D, 3, 4, A minor 7, open that hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to D, then F, And let's drop some yellow hearts for DMG. Thank you, thank you. Christina, cheers to your health. Thank you so much. And DMG, thank you so much for the super chats that you constantly give. I really appreciate it. Okay, we got a question here. I like to see as a bar chord, like moving up from B flat. It's easier to mute for me this way. And I'm really happy to hear that you guys are really liking the bar chords. That makes my teacher heart happy. And George, I think you complimented the ukulele. Thank you. I think it's like $70 or $75. It's really affordable. So I like affordable ukes that sound good. And I like playing them for a few days straight just so that I can get used, thank you Lalo, get used to it and see if I really do like it. Okay, here we go, chorus. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. A minor 7, D, F, D, A minor 7, D, F. I'm so happy with this song. Awesome. Again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, chorus. If you're looking at the principle, notice that the 2 lines of the chorus repeat. If you're looking up here, memorize these chords. Go ahead and look. And now I want you to try it without looking at the page. 1, 2, 1, 2, memorize, ready, go. This time look at it. 1, 2, 1, 2, looking, ready, go. Okay, this time don't look. I'm just doing down, down, up, down, up. This is the island strum. Down, down, up, down. 1, 2, memorize. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, look at it real quick. And we're going to do it again by memory. I'm trying to find the melody. I can't find it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, by memory. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. What is that? It's a D. So not very comfortable for me, but definitely, probably comfortable for the sopranos and some of the males in the room. Okay, so that's the song. Let's practice memorizing the first part of the verse. That way we kind of have it all memorized. Landola, thank you. Thank you for the super chat and cheers to your help. All right, the part of the verse. And then C, B flat, and A. Here's a fun way to memorize it. It's the alphabet backwards. A, B, C, D. So go backwards, D, C, B, A. Just remember the minor, remember the flat. But not bad, right? Not a bad way to memorize. So let's try and see if we can memorize. Van, are you being feisty with Carrie, telling her to copy paste? Oh my gosh, here we go. 1. 8 beats each. 2. Try to memorize. 1, 2, the verse. 2, ready, go. Repeat it. 2, ready, go. How did that feel? Were you able to memorize the verse? If you were, you got it? Okay, so the left hand, all I'm doing is squeeze and then a soft hold. Squeeze, soft hold, squeeze, soft hold. Hi, Bernadette. Hi, Andrea. We're doing Happy Together. If you go to the second to last page on the printable link down below, it's there. Great. Awesome. Okay, let's try it one more time by memory. Remember, it's the alphabet backwards, DCBA. Just remember this one on the verse is minor. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 8 beats each. Try by memory. 1, 2, memorize. 1, 2, eyes closed. Move. 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 Repeat it. Ready, go. Build it. Okay. So now look at the chorus again. Let's do the chorus again by memory because we might have lost it. Man's gonna be put in timeouts. Here we go, the chorus. Look at it real quick and then try to do it by memory. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4 beats. Back to the verse. Okay, so now let's do the chorus by memory and go to the verse. So chorus first and then verse. Chorus. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Thank you, Alvaro. D minor, ready, go. Chorus, ready, go. D, A minor 7, D, How did that feel? Let's take a little hand break. Let's take a little breathing and stretching break. Y'all, I got the wrong link. Thank you, Olga. Oh my goodness. Speaking of mistakes, Ivana and I were laughing yesterday because she makes the graphics for my Bernadette Teaches Music Instagram. And she made a mistake and then she fixed it and then she found another mistake. Oh no. Super fun. The chorus is high. Yeah. Figure stretching break. Eating break. I've got it memorized. Yay! Felt good. I love this song. It's just so much fun. Yay! Got the muting. So much fun still working on the muting. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Okay. Vitamin break. Yeah. I have it here because I know that I can look at it and get it. I was embarrassed. No need to be embarrassed. I was laughing because I know you're a perfectionist. So I know that like any mistake that you make, Van, like it will be fixed. Ugh. The vitamins are very sweet. And this is like just natural fruits. So going from very sweet to like a less sweet. Ugh. Don't screenshot my face. Yay. Okay, Medel. I was watching. I'm watching from the Philippines, hoping to catch you live. Oh, yay! Welcome. My muting needs some work. I tried to step down from C to B flat. What fun! And thank you, Prince. Okay, so I think it was Melissa who mentioned that All for Uke channel. All for Uke has a left-hand muting. Don't screenshot. A left-hand muting tutorial. All for Uke is a channel by Kevin, I believe. Where is he? He's like in like Wisconsin, Michigan, somewhere up there. But he has a great voice. Like, oh my goodness, that man can sing. So check out his channel, All for Uke, Illinois. Thank you. And I think you'll really like it. He spent quite a few weeks recording tutorials for Bohemian Rhapsody on ukulele. So, yeah, he does some pretty incredible things. Chicago, oh yeah, he's cool. Yeah, he's very cool. I was gonna meet him this year because a few of the ukulele teachers were gonna meet up for a festival over there close to where he's at. So that was kind of something that we had talked about, but then the corona. I misspelled COVID with my iPad because it's so awkward to type on an iPad, and I spelled COVID, but the iPad hadn't had me type COVID yet, and it auto-corrected to Cocos. So I think I'm just gonna call it the Cocos now. Heidelberg, Germany. Hi, Hilda. Okay, so go to the next page over where we have the same song, but in the key of, or starting on E minor. So the D minor version, the singing note was me and you, and me. So now that's the third note. So now we're starting on. So it's either higher for you, me, or lower. Only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight, so happy together. Okay, that feels higher for me because I can't go lower, but let's try it just for fun. So there's a free printable link down below. Van has just shared it. Olga has been sharing it on the super chat. So let's try it. Here we go. 1, 2, we're starting on E minor. 1, 2, you got this. 1, 2, breathe, go. And you, I do, I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight, so happy together. E minor. Call her up and miss a time, and you say you belong to me. To ease my mind, imagine I'm gonna need my some help. What is the singing note on the chorus? I don't like all their chords. D, A, D, F. So let's do E, A, E, D. It's a weird version. The singing note is G. Is that right? The G sharp. Why do they have extra chords? Okay. Okay, I don't like this version. I'm gonna end up deleting it because I think the chords should be E, B minor 7, E, G. Yeah, it should be E, B minor 7, which is barring the entire second fret, E, and then G. But see, this is why I like making my own principles, because this is what happens. I thought, oh, this looks super clear. No. No matter how they toss the dice, not to be the only one for me is you, and you and me, so happy together. The verse is great. The chorus is what we need to fix. I can't see me. What did I say? E, B minor 7, E, G. I can't see me. And then G, B minor 7, E, G. Back to the verse. I tried to find like the most friendly version for the ukulele, and I felt like the D minor version was the friendliest. The most nasty chord on there is the B flat, but other than that, the rest are hand friendly. So here's what I would do. Like for my people like Carolyn who are saying that the chorus is too high, I would raise it up with a capo and sing lower. Okay? So let's do the version that I have on here, the one with D's. And your singing note would be I can see nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. So use the capo and use the one that I made for you to find the one that is going to give you the nicest feeling for your voice. And if you want the singing note, thank you for sharing. It's on the 5th fret of your A string, or the 5th fret from the capo. I can't see nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. And the rest. the printable says capo 2. Capo 2, doing the E minor version will give you the original key, but honestly, like, unless you're playing with a bunch of people, you don't need to stick to the original key. Find a key that works for your voice. It's like, for example, if I say, hey, we're all gonna go matching to the next Uke Fest, and you all have to wear the same size t-shirt. Like, what? That doesn't make sense. Like, wear the shirt that fits you. So I think about key signatures in that same way. Find the key that fits your voice and use it. So that's why it's really helpful to have a capo, because you can mess around with it and find something that's comfortable for you. I think I can sing nobody but you through all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue through all my life. Me, and you. So there it is. Me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up and pass the time, you say that you belong to me and ease my mind. Imagine how the world would be so very fun, so happy together. I can sing nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, the skies will be blue for all my life. Hi, you wanna come up here? You wanna say hi? Come say hi. She's here. Come here, Mama. What you guys say? What you guys say? Come on. She's being sassy, of course, because she's a cat. You know how, like, dogs, when you call them over, they respond. And then cats respond when they want to. I read an article that said, your cat heard you call it. It's just ignoring you. I feel like now we're over the honeymoon phase where she's all nice to me. And this is her true personality, which is very feisty. Mamas. Yay! There she is. You see her pawing at me? Like, move your hand. Move your hand out of here. But yeah, she's doing so well. She's so happy. Healthy. She has hair now, which is nice. She's like, stop, stop. But yeah, she's doing super well. Thank you, Sarah. She's very feisty. Dogs have masters, cats have servants. Yeah, she's very feisty, very playful, very funny. Her favorite pastime is to hide in a corner and scare me. So if she knows I'm gonna walk by somewhere, she'll be hiding and she'll pounce on me. So yeah, she's really fun. Like, Kit Kat is just sweet. Like, Kit Kat's like, oh, feed me once a day and I'm happy. This one is like, feed me 5 times a day. I only want wet food. I want cuddles, exactly 4 pets, and stop or I will bite you. Like, this one is so picky. It's so funny. But I'm like totally smitten with her. She's like, she makes me laugh every day, every day. So she's the perfect cat. Honestly, she is. And like the fact that I'm always smiling with her is just like, it just makes me so happy. Your baby died 5 years ago when she was 17. Oh my goodness, there are so many cats out there that need to be rescued and that want to be in homes. So if you have that yearning to have a kitty again, like, go out and get it, because so many kitties need homes. Jennifer, thank you. Cheers to Jennifer. Ah, cheers, cheers, cheers. I got a banana bagel. She's about to get into it. I don't know if bananas or peanut butter is good for her, so I don't want her to. Are you just smelling or do you want it? Smelling is okay, but I don't want you to get sick. But do you see, like, she walks around like she owns the house? Well, I guess she does now, huh? And yeah, 14 weeks plus all my cravings and hormonal changes. There we go. We're showing a little bit. Well, actually, I think tomorrow is 15 weeks. So technically 15 weeks, almost. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. I don't know if I want to know. Or just be surprised. So yeah, okay, so I think we're done with this song, which is pretty cool. We finished fast. I don't know, do you want to review it tomorrow? Do you want a new song tomorrow? How do you feel? Stevie! A Stevie or a Steve. And yeah, I don't know if I should name the baby like Stevie, like the nickname, or just call her Stevie, but have her name be like Estefania or something romantic, like, you know, have a rose in your mouth, kind of Estefania. Okay, new song, new song, new song. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking a new song as well, because I think this one, we got it in the bag. I mean, we're at the point of memorizing, which would be day 2, so I don't even know what I would teach. Okay, so we did not do Frank Sinatra. So how about we do Love Stefania. Do you do this every day, Monday through Friday? How do you feel about My Way? And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. That one? Is that okay? Yes, yes, yes. She doesn't know how to open the doors yet. She's like, get me out of this place. Oh my goodness. She just doesn't do anything normally. Everything has to be extra with her. Okay. You're silly. You're pushing it. You want to go up? Okay. So let's do My Way tomorrow. I'm just looking at what we had already. And we had Frank Sinatra for June 19th, but since we skipped a few days, I'm just going by the list we had already. Okay, perfect. Let's do My Way by Frank Sinatra. Not a fan, but it's okay. All right. And then we have a request for another Spanish one. So yeah, She'll Love You. Mine was a straight too. Yeah, she was a straight. Like, I picked her up from out front, and oh, this kitty gave me the scare of my life. We have her litter box in the balcony because everyone that we talked to said, like, I shouldn't even smell the litter because I'm pregnant. So we have the litter box in the balcony, and she goes out there and she uses that. And she loves the balcony because she loves to be out and like look at people as they're coming back from work or before they leave for work. Like, she loves going out at the times that people are going for work or coming back, and just to people watch. And so she fell. Thank you. She fell from the balcony at some point in the night, and we woke up and she was gone. And so we go outside and look for her, and I know, like, she's a big meower. Like, she's very talkative. She hasn't been since the fall, but she's very talkative. So I knew if I went outside and called for her that she would respond. And so we go outside and nothing. And Jaime has her little toy and is ringing it because she recognizes that too. And she's really playful and recognizes her toy. So it was Jaime's toy or my voice. And I said, let's divide and conquer. And I went by the cars because when Kit Kat was small, she fell from the balcony and she hid in the neighbor's car. And when I came by, she saw my shoes and she meowed at me. So I didn't even know she had fallen. I was coming back home and I heard her voice and I was like, like I freaked out, and she wasn't tired, like waiting for me. Thankfully, my neighbor at the time was a nurse and she only worked like 3 or 4 days out of a week, and that was not a work day for her. So I'm like, okay, a few years ago, Kit Kat did this. She hid in the cars. So chances are this one's hiding in the cars. We live in a gated community. So I'm like, she's in here. She's in the gates. And so I went by and I was like, "Mommies," because like Mexicans, we call mommies to anything that's little, cute, adorable, a little girl. Like mommy is also mom, but it is also for something cute, adorable, tiny, sweet. Or I can even be mommy. Like my grandma can call me mommy, or like my older aunts or something. They could be like, "Mommy Ben." Like it's just a sweet, endearing term. It's kind of like in Japan they use chan. Chan is like sweet and endearing and cute. So I'm like, "Mommy," I'm calling her name and I hear her meow. And so I'm like, okay. And I find the car that the meows are coming from, and she's meowing and it's a different meow. I could tell like it wasn't her normal meow. So I thought, oh my goodness, she's had a rough night. And so I laid down under the car and I'm like calling her and she's meowing back, but she's not moving. And so I stayed there for a few minutes just calling her name, and eventually she started to come out of the car. Like she was somewhere in the car. And as soon as she comes out, like I didn't want her to be scared and like bolt, so I just grabbed her. Like I didn't wait for her to approach me gently. I was like, "Nah, we're in a parking lot. This is dangerous." So I grabbed her and I'm carrying her and she's like crying like, I'm like, "Oh my goodness, she had a rough night." And then we bring her into the room and she pooped all over herself, like everywhere. I'm thinking, what happened? And um and she can't walk on one leg. Like one leg she's completely avoiding. And I thought, oh my goodness, did she break her leg? Like did she fall from the balcony and break her leg? And I was thinking, no, like this is super scary. And she came and she passed out, like just passed out. Did not wake up, did not play, did not talk. The whole day was super quiet. And so I thought, like, I want to take her to the vet, but she's already pretty traumatized from her night, so I'm just gonna give her a day off. So gave her a day off, and then yesterday she started walking, but that leg, like she would just put no weight on it at all, no jumping, still no meowing, which is like really weird because she's so talkative. And so I was gonna take her to the vet yesterday, but I saw such big improvement from the day I found her to yesterday. I thought like I don't want to take her to the vet and traumatize her. I don't want to be around people because I'm pregnant. So I'm like, one more day. And so I wake up today and she's hiding in a corner ready to pounce on me. And so she pounces on me and like hits my legs, and I'm thinking, she's fine. She's fine. Not now. She's jumping on chairs. You saw her jump up here. She's pawing at me. She's crazy. So, and I had seen her leg look swollen, but I had touched it and nothing felt out of place. Like no bones felt out of place. Nothing felt like it was broken. So it was just, I think she fell. I think she was caught off guard, and I think she was just swollen. So today the swelling's really low and she's playful. She just needed time. Yes, exactly. And I just didn't want to rush to the vet on an already super traumatizing day, because I think like the emotional part matters a lot too, and I just didn't want her being scared. So thankfully she's okay. She's doing okay. I was gonna bathe her, but she cleaned herself. She smells great now. I have these little Burt's Bees like wipes, and what is it, like a dry shampoo spray or waterless shampoo spray from Burt's Bees. So I used that on her, and then she cleaned herself and she's good. So I'm super relieved she's okay. Like, I mean, of course, like I would love her anyway. Like if she had a broken leg, that doesn't matter or anything. But like I was scared that it would be broken and then she'd be injured and I would feel super guilty about it, and like I damaged her, hurt her, or something like that. So I was really scared. But I didn't talk about it because I'm I don't know if superstitious or just very careful about not talking about the things that worry me. Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna keep this hush hush, and when she's fine, I'll tell the story. And so now I'm like, okay, she's fine, she's playful, she's eating a lot, like a ton. And so I'm like, okay, I can tell everyone the story of her hiding in a car. And she's smart though. She hid, like, it wasn't like she was hiding on a tire or anything like that. She was hidden inside the car. Like, she came out of the axle like, hey. So she found a good hiding spot. She was smart to hide in a car that wasn't moving. So yeah, Kitty, what have you been through? Yeah, it's a miracle now. I think so. I was so scared that something was like happened to her. I'm like, what if she fell? And like, there's homeless cats here, like wild feral cats that are the size of a bull terrier. So I was like, what if one of the other big cats got her? But she's smart. I mean, we picked her up from the street, so she knows how to handle the streets, but still, you know. And she came back and she was so sweet and letting me pet her and everything. And today she's back to her usual sassy self. So I'm like, she feels fine. Like yesterday she was all hugs and wanted like just, you know, like attention and brushing and all that. Today she's like, get away from me. I'm over it. So it's a good sign. She's over it. She's happy. She's jumping. Playful, she's biting, all the normal things she does. So yeah, she's street smart. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you the crazy story of what she went through. And I'm well. How are you? I have a doctor's appointment today, so yeah. Chuck strum with this song instead of mute. Yeah, I think Chuck would fit, definitely. Will I see the baby? I don't know if I'll see the baby. I jumped Patriot today. Woo! Don't want to miss you when school starts back in August. Thank you. I am 15 weeks. So next week it'll be 4 months. Yeah, next week it'll be 4 months. Wow, that's fast. That is so fast. Yeah, so just shy of 4 months pregnant. I've gained like 8 pounds. And yes, the hormones, the emotions, everything. It's a great cocktail. Highly recommend it. Alrighty guys, well I'm gonna check out of here because I'm gonna get to the principal and get ready before the doctor's appointment. So I'm gonna go do all that. Continue practicing the Beach Boys little pattern lick thing. And then and memorize this one. Super easy to memorize. So you've got it in the bag. Even the Beach Boys one yesterday, minus the intro, like you've got it in the bag. So we've got some cool songs. And then come back tomorrow for some Frank Sinatra. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for all the chatters. Thank you for all the mods. Thank you for all the super chats, the new patrons, the donations. Thank you for it all. And I will see you in the next one. Sayonara. Cheers.